what do you notice? Jordan, what do you notice?
I notice this one has more.
Which number's that?
8.
And how do you know that 8 has more than the other ones?
Read it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some has 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
10 has 3.
Yes?
And 6. That one has 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
And how many does 8 have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many does it have?
5 cards.
Okay, so who else can tell me something? Jordan noticed something about our numbers. Who else notices something? Najma, what do you notice?
I noticed that one has 1.
Yes?
And that one has 2.
Which one has 2?
That one.
What do you mean it has 2?
2 dots.
Okay, and so how many dots are on the 3 plates?
3. 1, 3. 3.
And how many dots are on the 4 plates?
4.
And how many dots are on the 5 plates?
5.
And how many dots are on the 6 plates?
6.
And how many dots are on the 7 plates?
7.
And how many dots are on the 8 plates?
8.
And how many dots are on the 9 plates, Samuel?
9.
And how many dots are on the 10 plates?
10.
Okay, who else can tell me something that they notice about our dot plates?
Different ways to make every number.
You're right, Jordan. There are different ways. Except, how come then, if that's the case, how come our 1 plate only has 1 way?
Just 1. Because we know it's 1.
Okay, and so why can't I have 2 ways of making 1?
No.
If I had a red and a blue bingo dabber, what would be my choices on how I could make 1?
Red.
If I had a red and a blue bingo dabber, so put your hands down for a minute, because Jordan said something interesting, and I want you to think about it. If I had a,
Mix the colors.
okay, and then what?
And then you could put the colors and mix them to make another color.
Okay, so watch. Over here, I have a red and a blue bingo dabber. So Jordan, you told me I could do what with them?
Mix colors. Mix colors.
Okay. To make 1 dot, right? If I put a dot of red on top of a dot of blue, what color would you expect it to be?
Purple. No. I knew that.
So,
See.
and
Purple.
it made a purple dot. It still shows, but how many dots?
1.
1. How else can I make 1 dot?
You can make it like 2.
Okay, no, but I want to make just 1 dot. So this has 1 dot on my plate. The plate there has 1 red dot on my plate. What is another way I can make 1 dot?
2.
I want 1 dot. I have 1 red dot there. I have 1 purple dot here. How else could I make 1 dot?
0 then 1.
Okay, well, how would I do that?
You can like pretend there's a 0 and then put like a 1.
Okay, and what 1 would I put? What color dot would I put? I have a red bingo dabber and a blue one. I have 1 red dot here. I mixed the colors and I got 1 purple dot here. What other one could I do?
A blue dot.
What other one could I do?
A blue dot.
Are there any more ways for me to make 1 with just those colors?
You could just make a red dot.
But I have a red dot. Is there any ways for me to make 1 with just those colors?
But how about this? If you want to mix a color, you could. If you just want blue or red, you could just You could just like do like something.
But I did mix them, and I got a purple one.
You could go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay, but Divya, stop for a minute. I did mix them.
Then you have to use it.
Okay, but I mixed them, and I got what color dot?
Purple.
Okay, and I did one blue dot in its own, and I have just blue, and I have one red dot there. Are there any other ways I can make one with just these two colors?
Green.
But I don't have green. What do I have?
Blue.
And
And
red. So with blue and red, is there any other way I can make one?
No.
Is there any other way I can make one?
No.
No. Divya, put those ones by the one. Okay, now look at the two. There you go, and that goes by 3. Perfect. Okay, look at the 2. Right now, I have 2 red dots. Looking here at my bingo dappers, is there another way I could make 2?
Maybe you could make it by blue first and then red.
Blue, oh, like by in itself, so a blue dot and a,
Red dot.
okay, so 1 blue dot and 1 red dot makes how many dots?
2.
2. How else could I make 2? How else could I make 2? Aiden?
1 plus 1 equals 1.
I have 1 blue and 1 red and that made 2. I have 2 red and that makes 2. What else could I do?
2 blues. Blue.
Okay.
Blue.
Is there any other way I can make 2?
You can make blue and red. You can make blue and
Okay, but I did, okay, so you want me to put the red on top this time? So I can go 1 red dot and 1 blue dot. So I have a blue and a red. I have 2 blue. I have 2 red. I have a red and a blue. Is there any other way I can make 2 dots?
Maybe you can mix it with red first and then blue and then put a red one.
Okay, and what would that make? What color?
Purple.
So I have 2 purple. Are there any other ways that I can make 2? No. So, done. Aiden, can you put those ones up for me?
Into the right number.
Yeah, so which number will it go under? And Divya, move back a bit.